Hey there, welcome to episode 10 of Adventures in Old Code. Episode 10. We've hit a milestone. Fantastic. Let's celebrate by looking at Stock Simulator, the version 1.4. So, just to give you a heads up, we are only going to Stock Simulator 1.5, and then we'll start getting into non-Stock Simulator type stuff. And I might even get philosophical after that. But for now, the next two episodes will finish off the Stock Simulator version 1 series. So let's see what 1.4 has to offer us. Let's go. Ooh, this is enigmatic. Ah, it's the Illuminati. Okay. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Not much I can say about it. It's a giant red eye. Okay, let's go. Message from Joey. Every family growing up has their inside jokes, and some just persist into adulthood and are never forgotten. And it's like a secret language that people from other families can't figure out. I am about to explain to you one of the inside jokes. The name Jack Fresnet carries some sort of weight to it. Anyway, well, clearly I'm bumbling around. Let's just read this letter sent in from Jack Fresnet. Here is a letter I received about a month ago. Hello, Joey. I love you and think your work is great. I was just wondering how you initially thought up the idea for Stock Simulator. I mean, it's an astounding idea. Anyway, I gave Stock Simulator to some of my friends and relatives, and they are thoroughly enjoying it. Thanks for reading my letter, and remember, you have many fans who think you're wonderful. I'd like to know when you are making Stock Simulator 1.4. I can't wait! Jack Fresnet. Now, clearly, you can all appreciate Jack Fresnet's not a real person. So what comes next, I'm not ripping apart a real human being. Well, I made this letter as part of my message to you because I want you to see what an ungrateful dog of a fan Jack is. There are certain passages, when taken my way, prove very fatal to Jack's life. Here is a list. Notice how he says, "Hello, Joey," at the beginning. This is how extremely stupid people address their idols. The proper way is, "Mr. Davis, Lord and Master." Makes sense, right? When he says, "I was just wondering," it shows him to be a stupid idiot. People, if you want to associate with me, then you must not wonder, you must know. I can't stand wonderment. This stupid man thinks it was an initial idea that gave me Stock Simulator. I tell you guys right now that I do not sit down and think, I wonder what I should do today, like some stupid freak. Freak is spelled wrong. Stock Simulator is an idea of pure genius, and it is not just an idea that I came up with. It's a way of life for everybody. 4. Jack Fresnet shows his true nature when he says, I gave Stock Simulator to some of my friends and relatives. He gives away my program without paying me the $500 I asked for. Evil man. 5. They are only thoroughly enjoying it? They should be praising me for their one and only livelihood. I shun Jack Fresnet for giving my program to other ungrateful pigs. 6. He also tells me to remember. People, I am the... I am the creator of... I got this. I am the creator of Stock Simulator. I can't forget. You guys definitely can, but not me. I hate repeating myself, but you stupid people cannot get it in your head. I am better than you. 7. I have many fans? Why does everyone just assume I have many fans? I have tons of fans. I have the whole world. Jack, as a fan, you should have known that. I don't like it when people underestimate me. Jack also tells me he'd like to know when you, me, are making Stock Simulator 1.4. Okay, now it's quite obvious what's going on here. But you guys won't know because you're all stupid. He wants me to tell him when I am making the next version. Don't you think I've done enough for him already by making the Stock Simulator series? I was good to him, and now he wants to know dates. I'm tired of you crybabies. Finally, he says, I can't wait. He made a statement. He made a statement of truth. He made it seem as if it was definite that he could not wait. The only the only thing that's for sure the only thing that's for sure in this world is that I make Stock Simulator. Okay, now you know why I am furious at Jack Fresnet. How dare you send me such an awful, horrendous letter. Goodbye. P.S. Don't do what Jack Fresnet did. Wow. Okay, not much else to say to that. Let's continue. Okay, I know this is very surprising, and you are probably baffled beyond belief how I could come up with yet another one, but I did. Welcome to the Stock Simulator 1.4. Now, just as with 1.3, you can still sell and buy whenever you like. The only difference is now you can do it with up to 3 stocks. I also made the display go slower so you can look at the charts and decide comfortably without your mind racing 1,000,000 kilometers an hour. Oh yeah, and this time you are going for 100 million instead of 10 million. Once again, I will give you my address so you can mail me the $500 I demand. And once again, I don't live there anymore, so please don't hurl bricks. You can now choose one of the following 6 stocks. Okay. Now apparently I can invest in 3 different stocks. So no longer can I only, well, maybe max of 3. I'm assuming I have to delimit these with commas. So let's go 4, 5, and 6. You have $100. How much of submachine guns do you want? Well, let's say $30. How much of forged paintings? Another $30. How much of dance techno? I'm going to put the last $40. And okay. So, a few things have changed. Obviously, the version number in the logo has changed, but the stock listing is showing yellow, and I'm assuming that's because those are the stocks I've invested in, and 2 of my 3 stocks are going terribly. But surely, so they tell me, if you just wait long enough, there we go, let's press escape now. Only if you pick dance techno music were you on top. Didn't seem like it was on top to me. Anyway, ooh, that's nice. You've invested $30 in submachine guns, $30 in forged paintings, $40 in dance techno music. From submachine guns, you now have minus 118.50. Forged paintings, you have $73.50. Dance techno music, you now have $124. Wow, this is formatted quite pleasantly. Losses and gains, wow. So I lost $148.50 from submachine guns. Oh, because of my initial investment is treated as a loss as well. So that's the $118.50. Add on to the 30 was $148. And the other two I gained. Well, let's sell and see what I can do. Well, I refuse to invest in crack. So let's go to beer and crack. No, I said I wasn't going to do crack. The forged paintings and dance techno music. $79. Well, let's do $75 in beer, $2 in forged paintings. And I'm assuming if I only have $2 left, but if I try and do 5, okay, so it's going to kick me into a loop. Okay, we'll do $2. Here we go. Beautiful. I'm waiting. Clearly my stocks aren't doing very well. If I hit escape, apparently crack is the number one. The only thing that ended up as positive is dance techno music, from which I got 20 cents. Okay, we will quit this time. Press any key to continue, press any key to continue, and that lovely program. So a couple of things, still no sound. I'm not sure what was special about 1.2, that was the only version thus far with sound. But I also got rid of the ungrateful dog message at the end, so that's somewhat pleasant. Okay, let's peruse this code and see what's different. I'm still declaring the sound method, but probably not using it. Still got something called circle and message, so that hasn't changed. I suspect the contents of circle have changed, though. Okay. Last time we saw X, that was the input at the beginning when you're pressing enter or M for a message. Now I've got all these different things. SQ, sell quit. I think that's what that is. I had an SQ squared somewhere else in another version. Anyway, stock A, stock B, stock C. I have stock amount 2 and stock amount 3 to pair with stock amount over here. So I'm guessing these three variables, these three string variables will be the names of the stocks I've chosen. This stock AM, AM2 and AM3 is the amount of money I'm probably investing in each one of them. Stock AM is a double, and stock AM2 and 3 are singles. Really? All right. Well, that's okay. Okay, this all looks the same. Here's our loop that we saw last time. I suspect circle this time does some other neat things. This is actually simpler. So again, I'm clearing the screen. I'm going into screen 9, probably redundant. When you're in text mode and you go into screen 9, it will clear the screen because it changes screen modes. We'll forgive my teenage self that. Color 1, which is blue, and then I'm going to take a circle, which is going to have a radius of 300. It will be centered in the x-coordinate, and we're going to do a series of circles falling from the y equals 1 down to y equals 300. So there's going to be a big circle and it's going to fall. Exactly what we saw. Then the paint command. This is a new graphics command, so we're going to have to figure that out. Then I'm changing to yellow, which is color 14. And I'm drawing a circle at 321.50. So this time the circle center will remain constant. Only the radius will increase. So we're going to get a yellow growing circle, which is clearly the pupil of the eye. And then color 1, which is blue again, and I'm going, okay, from the center, same thing, and growing the blue color, but only up to a radius of 20, not 85, I guess. Okay, so I'll get a pupil that's got another circle in it, which is what eyes have. Okay, the paint command. Let's do the paint command. Paint command. From what I recall, the paint command is like your bucket fill in Microsoft Paint or something like that. It picks a point on the screen and it fills up to the boundaries, whatever you got. So let's go into color screen 9. We'll just verify that I still understand how this works. Let's do a circle. We'll use the step command to make it in the middle of the screen, and we'll give it a radius of 200. Then I'm going to make a line from 0, 0 to 640, 400. And let's turn this color to... The circle will have color 1, and the line is going to have color 14. Blue and yellow, I believe. Beautiful. Okay. Now the paint command, we're going to do this. We're going to pick a coordinate on the screen. So let's do 320. Nah, 300. Well, first of all, let's do 1, 1. Now you get two values after the coordinate, and I believe 1, 1. Let's fill it with 1s and see what happens. Okay. Yes. Well, that was cool. If I change this to 2, what happens? Okay. And if I change this to 2, gonna fill the screen? Gonna fill the screen. Okay, here's the explanation from what I can glean. This is the coordinate. This first number is what fill color you want. So in this case, 2 is green. And then this last number is fill it to until you hit another color. So color 1. So this fills green up until a boundary of color 1, which is blue. And that's because our circle has a blue circumference. It sees a blue boundary, and we're good. That's why if I did color green up until it hits a boundary of color green, it fills the whole screen, because neither the circle nor the line was green. But in this case, if I want to, let's play around with color 9, say, up until color 14. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. I guess I wasn't far enough to the right. So this fills color 9 up until it hits a boundary of color 14, which is my line. So that's how the paint command works. Fills in an area until it hits a single color. So you cannot specify multiple colors. It's just one area that's bounded by one color, fill it up. So that is the paint command. And we can see the circle of radius 300 falling from the top of the screen. We paint the color red until the color blue, and then we have the two circles that complete the the pupil of the eye. All right, so that's good. So clearly I have to pick 3. It's not a max of 3. What if I only wanted to do beer? Could I go 1, 1, 1? I'll take $30 a beer, please, and $30 a beer, and and $40 a beer. Okay. Oh, and hey, we won. Woohoo. And I gained all those things. Okay, let's quit. Yes. Okay, we'll try and peruse this code. I don't think much is different, so we did that. The start is pretty much the same, just an update on the 1.4. Computer, logo, all this stuff's the same. Okay, except for this. You see this weight. I put in an empty for loop, so really what I was looking at way back in the day was a larger space between, basically the stocks changed slower than what we saw because there was an actual delay in that was put in there. Okay, so that is about how fast that I designed this to go, so you could actually look and make a decision. I don't know, not impressed. Okay, loop until you hit the escape button, do the winner thing, which I think is the same. All these leftovers from the original 1.0, that's fantastic. The money has increased this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I turned this one into 100 million, but this one stayed at 10 million. Oh well. All these press any key to continues. Press any key to press any key. Lots of press any keys to continues. That's Stock Simulator version 1.4. Thanks for watching. At this point, I'm just having fun with the messages. I think you can see that, and I think the next one, perhaps someone else helped me on the message, and you know who you are. And if you don't, you'll find out next time. Okay, thanks for joining me. Have a nice day.